Hey everybody, thank you for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe, like this video, leave a comment if you will. Just because you're a Muslim does not make you perfect. Just because you're a Christian does not make you perfect. No religion makes anyone holier than thou. I would love, thank you Queen Patience for commenting on my video. She said she was an ex-Muslima and she wanted to just let me know that there are certain things in the Muslim community that are kind of crazy, to say the least. I mean, like restriction, all kind of, they got so many don't do this, don't say this, don't do that, don't do all of that. My purpose and point of making the video and my prophetess is basically that I don't like labels and none of that, but I implement the Islamic beliefs and I don't pray 5 times a day. I pray when I can because I do work. I don't have a husband taking care of me, and you know what I'm saying. But I want to make this point very clear that no amount of prayer makes you holier or righteous, more righteous than the next person. At the end of the day, these people put their pants on one leg at a time, like just like everybody else. Everybody eats, sleep, and you know what? Everybody it so that I can't stand that people get besides themselves when they try to tell you what to do in your life, because one thing for certain and two things for sure, that experience is the best teacher. And I am a spiritual being having a human experience. I was not born last night. I'm 45 years old, so you know what I'm saying. I definitely, this is not my first rodeo. At the end of the day, the only thing I have adopted from Islam is um, praying, implementing more praying in my life. And, that has helped me, but I'm not too heavy on uh, just receiving all of this information, because I'm in tune with the divine, with the source. I'm staying connected, so I really don't listen to what other people have to say to me. I don't care. It's not none of my business. I don't care what you have to say about me, because what you need to do, whoever, people that have something to say to me, or people that try to tell people stuff about what they doing is right and what they doing is wrong, focus on yourself, focus on your salvation, and keep your eyes on the Most High. You cannot get on nobody's channel and tell people what to say and what to do and how to live their life, because this YouTube platform is just a tool to be utilized to help shed light on positive subjects. For me, my channel is basically to provide insight and awareness to my life and be the change that I want to see in the world. I can't be perfect for nobody. I'm not a perfect person. I'm flawed. I'm a flawed individual just like everybody else. But at the end of the day, um, you know, I'm not perfect. So that has to be understood. And my coworker, she said that Islam is perfect. The religion is perfect. People are not perfect. That's like in Christianity. There are pastors and ministers and people that scam the community and abuse people and mistreat people and lie to people and all of that. Yeah, and they preaching the Bible verbatim, by the book, by the word. And there are people, Muslims, that do the same thing. That they are having sex out of marriage. They practicing. They have issues with pornography, and Muslim are still human beings too. Just because you are religious, you converted to Islam, or you was born Islamic, does not mean you free from temptation, or you're not you like you perfect. You still have to resist the devil just like everybody else. You have to do what's in your best interest just like everybody else. So I understand why she made that comment, but I don't like that kind of stuff, because that irks me, because my whole channel and basis and the point of me making content is to be the change I want to see in the world, be myself. I'm not worried about no extremist Muslims, because it's some people that used to be in that be extremist people or whatever, and they They're no longer practicing that because people are too by the book and too extreme by the book, by the letter. But these people actually half the time don't even live their life right in real life. They actually could be abusive or alcoholics or have gambling addictions, or they missing the point, they missing the message. And I see a lot of YouTube content creators out there, they need to work on their own salvation instead of trying to preach to somebody and trying to teach to somebody. You actually need to go work on yourself before you come out here and try to tell anybody anything. I have done the work on myself so I can come out here and tell people exactly what I learned on my own myself. I'm not just telling people something that I don't know nothing about. I'm talking from my own personal experience. I can't get on here and say what somebody else would say because that's not me. So I'm only speaking from my own personal point of view. This is my viewpoint. This is my channel, and that's why I'm speaking from saying my truth. And like I was saying, I noticed that some people preach the gospel and preach the word and teach people, and they teach people when they teaching, they're so busy teaching and preaching that they're actually not working on their self, on their own salvation. You got all the answers for me. You got all the answers for the audience, but you don't have the answers for yourself. And there's a lot of popular content creators out here that are like that. They could know the Bible backwards and forward. They could know the Quran backwards and forward. But are they applying these principles to their life? Because me, I can tell the difference when a person is actually living their life right and they're not. Because it's not in them. The Holy Spirit does not dwell inside of you. If the Holy Spirit does not dwell inside of you, I will know that you need to do some work on yourself, that you called to teach, but you actually need to do some inner work on yourself. You still need to prophesy over your life first before you go out here trying to prophesy on somebody else. Heal yourself. Lay your hands on yourself before you go try to lay your hands on somebody else. So that's what has to be understood. And I could definitely tell the difference when somebody's actually outside of themselves, when they actually need to go into hermit mode and need to go in solitude and go do some reflecting and go do some praying and do some fasting and doing some repenting. And then they can come back out here and preach the word and preach the gospel and speak the truth. Because people that want to tell somebody the errors of their ways, when you got one finger pointing at me, you got three fingers pointing back at yourself. So just know that I don't care about nobody's scrutinizing me about don't say this, don't do that. I don't care about that. I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. My father is deceased. May he rest in peace. I don't have a biological father, and I'm not married, so I don't listen to no man. I don't listen to no man on this earth, on this planet. No man on this planet can tell me anything unless he's supporting me. If you trying to tell me this, if you trying to don't do this, don't do that, I'm not listening to that, because you can't walk in my day in my shoes. I'm 45 years old. At the end of the day, either you're going to respect me and support me, or I'm not entertaining you. You can't come over here into my life. Don't come into my life trying to tell me what to do. That's what you can't do. What you need to do, if you have any children, raise them and you try to tell them what to do, but don't tell me what to do. Tell your kids what to do. Raise your family right. That's what your main focus and your priority is. That's what I need these Muslim men, Christian men, whoever, whatever man. Raise your kids right. I don't get on nobody channel and tell them, you doing this and you doing that and you doing this and you doing that. I don't do that unless this person says something to me in real life. Then other than that, if you need to work on yourself, but you out here preaching to somebody, but you need to heal yourself, who am I to tell you? I'm responsible for my own salvation. I'm not responsible for you. You're not my son. You're not my daughter. You're not my child. You're not my brother. You're not my sister. You're not my cousin. You're not my niece. You're not nobody to me. I don't care what you think. It has to be understood. I really don't care at all. Anyway, hopefully y'all gather something from this message. Just know that just because you Muslim does not make you perfect. You still put your pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. You still have flaws, just like everybody else. You still have to get up every day, brush your teeth, take a shower, wash your face, be to work on time. Make sure you do your homework. Make sure you treating people nicely and kind. You still have to be respectable. You still have to do all that. Just don't think that just because you cover your hair up and you know the laws and the rules of Muslima or Muslim or whatever, that you got the secret sauce to everything, and you're not still gonna be held accountable just like everybody else. You can't. Like I kind of noticed that low key. Like people think just because they think they get a pass to just, they think they up here just because you a Muslim. You think you up here, and a person that's not a Muslim, they down here. That's not how that works. Just because you a Muslim does not make you up here, because you still a human being at the end of the day. You're not up here. Just know that. Because really, a person could be, I don't have to subscribe to be any of that. And people say, congratulations on your journey. Yes, my journey was that I'm getting closer to the Most High. And uh, yes, I'm exploring. Have explored all religions. And I'm getting closer to the Most High. And I got to do what's in my best interest at the end of the day. Your opinion is irrelevant. Thank you very much. Please remember to keep the Most High first. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And just know that I don't care what nobody has to say about me. I really don't. They need to worry about themselves. Take care of yourself. Worry about yourself, your health, and your family. That's what you need to do. I'm talking to the people who always have something to say about uh don't do this, don't do that, and all of this, but you can't walk a day in my shoes. Let's just say that. Okay. Thank you.